What it do with the business is Big Boss Hog, Boss Dog, K-Poke through the dope. Hit the top of this box before I get in my soliloquy. Remember, tough times don't last. Good people do. Don't have yourself. Caught him in the fight line. Maybe you matter. Peak game. 84s on West Wayne. Your boy out of class. It's hot than a mug. That summer heat coming, man. It's hot. But your boyfriend, I'm trying to get this bachelor's, man. So, and my job do like tuition reimbursement. So, your boy trying to get to it so I can get this money. But that's all boxing. We clutched up. You know what we talking about. Jaron versus Eimantas Stanionis. Fight predictions. Let's talk about it. You got number 1 versus number 2. You got Jaron 33-0, 29 KOs. You got Eimantas Stanionis 15-0, 9 KOs. Eimantas Stanionis got more like a Mexican-style pressure fighter. Applies a lot of pressure on you. Tries to get you to make mistakes so you can capitalize on them. You got Jaron Enis, who can do it all. Switch hit, counter punch, fight on the inside, fight on the outside. Can do it all. But at times, gets reckless. You know what I'm saying? He leaves himself susceptible at times to get caught with stuff. So it's an interesting matchup. Styles make fights. You know, Eimantas Stanionis may have a shot. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep it 1,000. He do got a shot. You know, if he able to land on the button. But that's if he's able to do that, right? So what I think Eimantas Stanionis got to do is he got to get boots on the ropes. He got to get boots on the ropes. He got to make it an ugly fight. He got to make it an ugly, rough, rugged fight. He got to apply calculated pressure and take away Boots in his jab. Right? He got to get Boots to fight a different type of fight. He cannot let Boots get in rhythm. If Boots get in rhythm, it's a wrap. If Boots start feeling it and getting in a rhythm, there's nothing Stanionis can do. I'm just being real. Boots do everything better than Stanionis. So Stanionis got to make it an ugly fight. He got to throw more punches. He got to jab to the chest. You know what I mean? That disrupts stuff, right? Jab to the chest. These potholes. We got potholes on the freeway down here in Houston. But jab to the chest. You know what I mean? Just don't let Boots get in rhythm. If he do, it's a wrap. I'm sorry. I'll be real with you. So Stanionis got to make it an ugly fight, man. Tie up when he need to. Frustrate Boots. If he's able to do that, I can see him possibly getting a decision. I don't see him winning by knockout. What Jaron Enis got to do? Beat Boots. Keep Stanionis. I really say he could fight off the ropes too, but I'm talking about Boots. But if I was Boots, I'll mix it up. You're faster than him, so I would try to get Stanionis to throw a lot of punches and just counter Stanionis all night. I think he's able to counter Stanionis because he's faster. Throw in between Stanionis shots, get Stanionis to commit, and then counter him off of that. If he's able to do that, he can knock Stanionis out, right? But I don't think it's going to be a headshot. I think it's going to be a body shot. I think Boots will be able to mold and slow down Stanionis with body work. And I think it's going to be like a technical knockout, right? And that's what I'm going with. Jaron Enis with a technical knockout. I'm going to pick, I say between rounds 7 and 10. I think Stanionis gonna have some success, but I think Boots gonna be able to wear him down. He gonna chop that tree down, and he gonna be able to stop him. And Boots will be the unified and Ring Magazine champion at 147 pounds. What's next for each fighter? Well, Jaron Enis wins. I would look to make that Brian Norman unification. That's the next big fight. You know, there's trash talk, there's beef, there's animosity. I would look to make that fight. If I'm Boots, I come back to the table. I tell Eddie, hey, in Turkey, get that man whatever he wants. Let's make this fight happen. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do if I'm Boots. If I can't get that fight, I look to try to work with PBC again and get a Mario Barrios fight. Right? I think that will be my next big move if I'm Jaron Enis. If I'm Stanionis, right, and he wins, kind of the same thing. Look to make a, which that'd be a fire fight. Stanionis versus Brian Norman Jr. That'd be fire. That's gonna be action packed. But I would look to make that fight and a Mario Barrios fight. If each fighter loses, what can they do? If Boots loses, I'll go to 154. Not gonna lie to you. It's a lot of big fights at 154. You got Errol Spence up there. You got Keith Thurman. 154 cracking. You still got Jermell Charlo up there. You got Sebastian Fundora. I'll go to 154. Because you can reinvent yourself. Like Boots, he's still young. So he's still young in his career where he can make some of himself. You know what I'm saying? So, if I'm Boots and I lose, I'll go to 154. That's just, because the goal will be diminished at this point. It's not, 147 right now don't got a lot of talent. We're just going to be real. It's 4 guys that got belts that's looking promising. Brian Norman, Mario Barrios, and Stanionis. And I'm be real with you. If this welterweight class fought the welterweight class that Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford was in, with Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, all of them, Kell Brook, all of them, they wouldn't make it. I'm being real. They wouldn't make it. This welterweight class kind of, it's kind of weak. Not gonna lie to you. I think Boots could probably beat a Sean Porter in his prime, but that's another video. And my bad, I'm getting ahead of myself. But I'm excited for this fight. You know what I mean? And we shall see if I'm right or if I'm wrong. I'm picking Boots by technical knockout. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's go.